I think Apple Pills might be out there to keep an eye on Lily. Or, sorry, to keep an eye on Livy, sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I'm completely tongue-tied today. I'm sorry, everybody. Hey, Dan. Hey, Hannah. And no, we haven't missed anything, Ryu. We haven't even started yet. But since we're already up to 9 viewers, let's get this shindig started. Oh, God, we're diving down the cybernetic hole! Yes, but you could also hop up on the apron and distract the referee like other managers do, Livy. Apple Pills is probably there to make sure if you're going to do some foul play that you're not the only one that gets away with it. Tonight is going to be a night of gold here in the Extreme Battlefield. Hello, everyone. I'm your lead commentator, Mark Wondersham, and welcome to XPWL Saturday Night SlamMasters. We're coming to you from Rosemont, Illinois, and tonight is going to be a star-stellar night of wrestling action with various titles on the line, including our opening contest tonight, which we are getting ready for right now. Tonight, we've got one more opportunity. Texan Gamer gets another shot at the International Championship. This time, Texan will be followed out by his new manager, Livy. And Rob has decided that if he's going to have a manager out there, he needed somebody to watch his back. So it looks like Rob Roman has garnered the attention of Apple Pills of the Elements of Insanity. Hopefully we won't see Dallas Be Awesome interfere in this, no. Here we go as we go down to ringside for the opening contest. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your opening contest of the evening and is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the XPWL International Championship. Here we go. We were going to get this fight on Wednesday Night Whirlwind, but it never actually happened. Dallas Be Awesome attacking Rob before the match could even start. So Texan finally getting a fair chance at the championship. So him and Rob will be walking into the squared circle together for a title match. And again, unlike the last time, there's actually going to be people outside the ring. Here we go. The Terminator making his way into the arena. Again, Texan and Rob wanting to have this match for the last couple of weeks, and it seems that every time they get it set up to actually have the match, Dallas Be Awesome interferes and keeps them from actually fighting each other. This time, not the case. Dallas Be Awesome is not here tonight, as far as I know. So hopefully this match will go smoothly and without a hitch. This is true, Ron. I haven't known Dallas to back down from a fight or back down from being in a building for anything. Nevertheless, here we go. International Championship about to be decided. Introducing the challenger. If you don't know where he's from, I suggest buying a globe, you stupid dumbass. He is the certified scout main. He is Texan Gamer 13. And his opponent, from another time, he is the current reigning and defending XPWL International Champion. He is the prototype Terminator of the future. He is Robro Man. Here we go, both men getting a good look at the title. Texan probably thinking he'd love to go home with that thing. Here we go, international title on the line. This is for all the marbles for them. This is the top mid-card title, and we'll see just how this match goes. And immediately Rob trying to out-wrestle Texan, bringing him down to the canvas with a headlock. Texan breaks the hold, but couldn't really capitalize. And, oh, Texan with a hard uppercut. Went for a clothesline, and Rob countered with a Uranagi. I have a feeling Rob is going to squash Texan here. Texan's not putting on much offense, and he is getting pounded here. Oh. Oh. Texan tried a flying jump kick, but he bounced off of Rob. Rob a little bit too heavy, a little bit built. He's built Ford tough. That body of his grossly outweighing everything, and Texan with a nice clothesline takes the big guy down. Very nice clothesline. If he's going to do any kind of power moves, he's got to follow through with it. If he's going to go at it, he's got to take if he's going to take Rob down with a clothesline, he's got to make sure he goes down with him to make sure he stays down. And here we go again with the headlock being applied. Texan throws him off. And Rob grabbing a hold of Texan and a stomp to the gut. And Texan, inverted full Nelson slam right off the bat here. And Rob is going for a cover. 1, 2, and Texan kicks out. And Texan again in a lot of trouble here. A submission being applied. An Indian leg lock by the looks of it. And Texan, it's clearly in the ropes, but the ref didn't make any call. 1. Whoa. Went for a kick and missed. Texan misses the clothesline. And Rob into the corner, and he runs right into the turnbuckle head first. And Texan doing whatever he can, trying to go for some corner attacks, but Rob keeps seeing them coming. Oh, nice shoulder block by Texan. Texan trying to get a bit of a second win here as he tries to work his way back into this match. And again, Rob levels him. Texan with another nice shoulder block. And these two are exchanging counters now. Another hard shoulder block, this time by Rob. And Rob doing a bit of taunting while Texan's pulling himself up on the apron. And oh, what a punch right to the mouth. Didn't really affect Rob that much, but that STO backbreaker and Russian leg sweep combo certainly got his attention. And I don't mean to Texan's going for the Sandman, and he hit it. Texan's not screwing around. He hit the Sandman. He's going to follow it up immediately with a force of nature. And Texan doing a bit of taunting after the finisher. This is a bad move. It gives Rob time to breathe. 1, 2, and Texan, again, I believe with that taunting, wasted a great deal of time. And Rob powered out at 2 because he had the ring awareness. He had time to breathe. And oh no. I know what Rob is doing. Oh no, not a coast to coast from somebody that size. That's 640 pounds from one side of the ring to the other. If Texan is alive, I doubt he's getting up from that. 1, 2, and Texan kicked out at 2. And a strong kick out at 2 at that. Oh God, package pile driver might be on the way. Texan managed to get out of the coast to coast, but he did not get out of the package pile driver. 1, 2, 3, and again, Rob walks out of here with the international title. Again, Texan, I think his biggest disadvantage was he got out-wrestled early on in the contest, and then once Rob started bringing in the power moves, that was it. Texan was done. Although I'll give Texan credit, he managed to get the Sandman and Force of Nature on literally in succession. His biggest flaw was right here. Instead of going for the cover, he wasted time. He could have had a 3 count here. Here is your winner and still international champion, Robro Man. The bot marches on with the international title well in hand. As that match draws to a close, we'll be heading into the next match momentarily, which pits a triple threat tornado tag team match as Rara Fruit and Brutalite of the Elements of Insanity take on Luann and Lady Gertrude of the Flock. And they will also be joined by Lin Shui and Jidra the Storm as they enter this match as well. These three teams looking to get closer to a women's tag team championship title shot. So we'll see who wins and who might actually make it into a title picture. You'll find out later, Rob. Well, you missed an international title match where Rob came out the victor. Here we go as we go down to the ring. Tonight, Fluttershout is not on the card, Fuss. Here we go. The Flock making their entrance first here. Luann and Gertrude. Seriously, Luann is just as glued to that damn lantern as Abigail is. The following contest is a triple threat tag team women's match. Currently on their way to the ring, Lady Gertrude and Luann. They are members of the Flock. Of course, Gertrude and Luann, part of that debacle that happened to Flint not too long ago. Flint joining up with apparently Abigail's adversaries and becoming somewhat of a partner to these people, where the Flock is trying to flourish on their own, abandoning one of their own, which I still to this day cannot understand why. You would figure, especially the ones who have been there the longest, would, respect Flint enough to maybe ask some questions. But we didn't even get that. their opponents, representing the Nightmare Imperium. They are Lin Shui and Rachidile the Storm. Yes, Fuss, what Rob said. Seriously, Lynn has got one of the best advantages here. Look at the size of her tag team partner compared to the other women in this division. Rachidre's got to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest one we have, at least on the main roster at the moment. And their last opponents first from Equestria. She is known as the kleptomaniacal fashionista and former XPWL Women's Champion, Rara Fruit. Ryu, there might be women bigger than her. Remember, we are also trying to bring forth a developmental division from Steam. Whenever we get the opportunity to get that on the air, you'll be seeing those a few times as well on this channel. But that's only until it's fully ready to go. And remember, these guys are considerably a possibility of making it to the roster next year. Maybe. Her tag team partner, also from Equestria. She is the leader of the Elements of Insanity. This is Brutalite Sparcake. No, I don't mind, Blue. Here we go, 3 teams to 2, the bell is ringing, and here we go. And immediately, Rara Fruit clotheslines Lady Gertrude, and everybody's squaring off. Rachidile going after Brutalite, Luann locking up with Lynn, and Rara Fruit locking up with Gertrude. Oh, wow, Rachidile is really mauling Brutalite here. Or at least she was. Got a suplex attempt, no. And Gertrude face first off the steps by Rara Fruit. They're supposed to be flashy. Get over it, Libby. We're getting a regular slugfest in this match. It could be better, could be worse. And Lynn with a nice Hurricane Rana. As, again, Brutalite and Jidra, they haven't even bothered trying to go after other opponents. And now Brutalite finally changing dance partners and sending Luann flying over the top and going right after Lynn, who I believe Brutalite and Lynn have not actually had a real formal opportunity to face off yet. But it doesn't look like it's going to end up happening because Luann's now getting involved. And Lynn went for a sit-down splash, and she didn't exactly connect as properly as she wanted. And Brutalite is going for some kind of knee hold here on Luann, trying to wear her down. Jidra rolls in and takes Brutalite down. Hard belly-to-belly suplex, one. And immediately Rare Fruit interrupts the count. And oh, Jidra went to attack her, and she got a knee to the gut for trouble, and Rare Fruit hitting 3 consecutive knee strikes. And we had a pinfall attempt by Brutalite with no luck. Luann changing the direction of the fall. And Brutalite, Executioner's DDT. And Lynn going for what I thought was a Hurricane Rana, but she got caught. Oh. Haha, real funny. Jeter with a backflip, countering out of that back suplex. And oh. Lynn just got taken out. And Rare Fruit going out after Lynn and Luann out here. And Brutalite left alone in the ring with Jidra. 1, 2. Oh, and Luann takes the ref out. Oh my God. The amount of brutality that's going through this match right now is unbelievable. Rare Fruit with a nice back suplex. And double knee strike. Handspring and another one. Rudy tried to go for something. It did not work. Uh-oh, Luann's got Rare Fruit locked into a submission. And Lynn trying to break it. Whoa, Lynn with a hard chop hitting Brutalite right in the chest, and Brutalite is getting out of the ring. Oh. Double drop kick and a Hurricane Rana DDT out of nowhere. Luann attacked and almost taken out of the picture. Lynn didn't bother checking for Gertrude. She just went right for the cover. And now Gertrude's got a submission. Almost choked out Lynn there. And so far it seems the elements of insanity were controlling the ring. But by the looks of it, it's slowly being taken over by the Flock and Jidra and Lynn here. And oh, Brutalite with a flapjack on Lynn. And both Lynn and Jidra have been taken out of this match. Brutalite with a sit-out attack. And now Gertrude is stuck dealing with Jidra. And Brutalite had the pin, but she was too close to the ropes. And Luann gets run over by a clothesline by Rare Fruit out of nowhere. And Fruity went for a back elbow. It did not connect. Luann is dealing with both Rare Fruit and Brutalite at the same time. And now Rare Fruit turning her attention to Rachidile, but Rachidile didn't seem to notice. And Rachidile going to the top rope here. Are we going to see something off the top or not? Oh, off the top, but she missed. And Lynn going for the cover here. 1, 2, 3, and the Nightmare Imperium picks up the victory. The ring got cut off, and Rachidile was taking care of the ladies on the floor. Nobody was keeping their eyes open at the time. Lynn and Rachidile are getting a little bit further towards their goal of finally getting a chance at the XPWL Women's Tag Team titles. And right now, speaking of tag team titles, the men's division has a tag team championship match tonight as Francois and Louis of the Ryujo brothers take on Rachidile and the Inverted Shadow, defending their XPWL Tag Team Championship against the Dark Omen and the Gates that lie within. Yeah, I would say so. Here we go down to the ring for this tag team championship match. And a dark omen has fallen over the extreme battlefield. No, Livy, he looks disgusting. No, I will not. And there they are. Dark Omen Shadows have arrived. The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the XPWL Tag Team Championship. Currently on their way to the ring from the Edge of Reality and the Realm of Shadows. The first is the Blue Demon Rachidile. Accompanying him is the Master of the Shadow Realm, the Inverted Shadow. Here we go, real opportunity. Rachidile recently losing the XPWL World title to True Blue. And of course, what went down afterward, the tournament that followed. Rachidile is a long way from getting another shot at the XPWL World title. So, as he said, his schedule's freed up. He's decided to go with Shad into the tag team division tonight. Here we go. Their opponents, formerly from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, they now make their home in Memphis, Tennessee. Francois, Louis, they are the XPWL Tag Team Champions. The Ryusho Brothers. Livy, you're gay. Nice shot of Magic Mare there, Imperia. Here we go. Okay. Oh, we're doing the announcing again. Introducing first, from the Realm of Shadows and the Edge of Reality, they are the team of the Blue Demon Rachidile and the Inverted Shadow. Their opponents, the reigning and defending XPWL Tag Team Champions. They're from Memphis, Tennessee. They are Francois and Louis, the Ryusho Brothers. Fuss, she'll come out if she's booked on the show, and not until. And currently we're going to have Francois of the Ryushos matching up against Rachidile of the Demon Team. And here we go, right off the bat, we've got a snap suplex by Rachidile. And Francois with a nice hammerlock there. Rachidile counters it into his own. And these two are trying to out-wrestle each other in the early going. And again, Francois now taking Rachidile down with an arm bar. And Rachidile rolls out of it. And they're back to a grapple. They're trying to out-wrestle each other here. And again, now we've got a hammerlock by Francois. And brings Rachidile down with the hammerlock. Remember, the Ryu shows, they may seem like they have a funny last name and people like to give them a bad rap for the way they look, but truthfully, these two are very accomplished and very aggressive wrestlers. Rachidile with a nice STO out of the corner there, and Francois ducks out for a second to get a breather. Picks up Rachidile and up and over with a body slam. And lifts him off the canvas. Oh, Rachidile answers with an uppercut. Going for a powerbomb attempt here, and Francois counters into a DDT. And Rachidile sent into the Ryujo's corner, and Rachidile not having any of it as he throws Francois right into the referee. And now Rachidile and Shad have made a successful tag here, and a double backstabber. Rachidile gets out of the ring as now it's Shad's turn, and Shad runs in with an STO. Hard clothesline after an armbar, and Francois tags out for Louis to join the game. And upon getting in, Shadow immediately kicks him in the gut, runs into the corner, and Louis gets an elbow up. Snapmare. Oh, went to kick Shad, but Shad went down and lifted his leg, kicking Louis right in the head. And another STO by Shad. This match has actually become quite interesting between these two tag teams. They're both really going for it here. Shad with a hard fist to the gut and a clothesline, and Louis goes over the top rope. Shad rolls out. And you can see Piria and Magic Mare making their way around the ring. Louis pushes Shad off of him. Going for a body slam. Shad counters and a reverse DDT on the floor. And Shad rolls Louis back into the ring, and there's the spine buster. And Shad immediately from the spine buster grabs Louis by the legs, and he's going for the giant swing. And Louis obviously dazed. We got a pin attempt here, one, and Francois interrupts the count, and immediately Rachidile and Francois are engaged with each other out here. And Rachidile almost ran over Shad there, knocked him down. Hard stomp to the gut there. And Shad lifting up Louis, who Irish whips Shad against the ropes. And he'll tag out to let Francois back in. And Shad immediately grabs Francois and throws him into the corner. Oh, and a double back elbow. And now Shad, whoa! Rachidile went to grab Francois' leg, and Francois turned around and kicked him. And now Francois and Shad are out here in front of Rachidile and Shad's corner, and Shad taken right into the apron face first. Shad thrown back into the ring. And now Francois going for a submission here. He's got a chin lock. And Shad immediately, once he figured out how to get out of it, he broke that hold as fast as he could. And another trip into the corner for Francois, who counters. And the two of them were fighting over the corner, and Shad hits a vicious spear out of the corner. Uh-oh! What the hell is this? Rachidile and Magic Mare, are they going to throw this away? Magic Mare, Rachidile, and Shad are possibly throwing this match away. Triple power bomb here. Off the second rope and down. And the ref is not calling for the bell, but he is going for the cover here. 1, 2, and Francois kicked out. We had an honest attempt here at the triple power bomb that almost ended in disaster for the Ryujos, but Francois managed to kick out, and now he's choking Shad in the corner. And Francois is measuring Shad here. Uh-oh. Goes for a neck breaker. Oh, neck breaker driver. And we got another pin attempt. Here comes Rachidile into the ring and interrupts the count. And Louis caught him immediately running in. Francois grabbing a hold of Shad. Rachidile is out of the ring. And Shad, whoa, grabbed him by the throat for a choke slam and threw him right over his head. Up on his shoulders here. Gonna drop him on the turnbuckle? No, slams him head first into it. And Francois, I believe, is gonna go for his elbow drop off the top. Here he goes, and he hits it. Shad might be in trouble here. Rock is out. 1, 2, and Shad kicked out barely. I don't know where Rachidile is. He's out on the floor somewhere. But if he's not careful, this is over. Oh my God, suplex powerbomb. Rachidile back up onto the apron. Pinfall attempt immediately, and Rachidile interrupts the count. And Louis deliberately bringing Rachidile back into the ring and sending him right back out again. I don't know if this was advisable. And Francois is going up to the top again, possibly for another elbow drop. No, he's measuring Shad. Shad might be in deep trouble here. Missile drop kick, but he missed it. And Rachidile again is on his feet, and Shad gets a hard body slam. Francois doing a bit of taunting, and Rachidile gets the tag and almost runs Francois over with a hard big boot, and Francois is bleeding. And Rachidile going nuts with the strike attacks, and he went for a chop block, and Francois kicked him right in the face on the way in. Francois going for a power slam. Oh! Catching Rachidile up in the ropes there. And Francois doing a bit of taunting here. And we've got a double stomp attempt coming in by Francois and Louis. The Demons are in trouble here. We had a 1 count on Rachidile after that stomp fest. And Rachidile trips up Louis. Had some decent pin attempts here. And Rachidile grabbing Louis by the gut. Gut wrench into a power bomb. And Rachidile with an Irish whip into the corner. And now Shad and Rachidile taking liberties with Louis. Francois outside trying to get into the ring, but the referee won't let him go. And Rachidile and Shad working Francois with those stomps. Oh! And another drop kick. This could be the end of it right here. 1, 2, and no. Louis kicks out again. And spine buster right into a cover. 1, 2, and again Louis kicks out. And Shad is signaling he's going to end it right here. Sit out powerbomb coming right up. And down. We got another attempt at a pinfall here. 1, 2, 3, and we have new tag team champions. Almost thought it was going to end horribly there. And tonight, we have gold on 2 demons. There's some good looks at some of these moves that were performed. Rachidile getting tied up in the ropes there. Here are your winners and the new XPWL Tag Team Champions, Rachidile and the Inverted Shadow, Dark Omen's Shadow. Now that's a hell of a sight. We're moving on to our next contest, but I gotta tell you, that was a hell of a contest between the Ryujos and the Dark Omen Shadow. I gotta tell you, I was really impressed with that match. Tonight we have ourselves a battle royal with a lot of the cruiserweights involved. We've got Antoine the Zebra, we've got Buddy Goodfellow, we've got Diablo Hermoso, we've got Enrique Suavo, White Cybertail, Mr. Fatality, Crackhead Charlie, and a man making his debut tonight, a friend of Road Romance and a part of some kind of military. I don't know the details. He's just making his first night here. We'll find out just how good he is when he steps in the ring. We'll be welcoming Tsar Vulcan. Go to hell, Blue. Here we go. The following contest is an 8-man elimination battle royal match. On his way to the ring, introducing first from France, he is the current reigning and defending XPWL Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Antoine the Zebra. His first opponent from Canada, he is known as the Drifter. He is Buddy Goodfellow. Excuse me. The next opponent, usually found behind the dumpsters at the arenas. He is our resident psychotic drug addict. He is Crackhead Charlie. And Charlie looks hyped up and ready to go. Good God, look at him heckling the crowd out there. Look at his beard. Man, has he ever gone off the deep end. See, Libby gets the idea. You won't find Bigfoot there. You just find some crackhead behind the dumpster. It's either that or somebody mistaken his frickin' crack for frickin' talcum powder. Introducing the next opponent from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico. He is known as the Handsome Devil. He is Diablo Hermoso. And while the Handsome Devil has not recaptured the Cruiserweight title as of late, He's still really entertaining for the fans. Still getting a kick out of what he's been doing. Trying to change up his outfit every time he makes an appearance. So by next show, we'll find out what he's wearing next time. His next opponent from Barcelona, Spain. He is Enrique Smooth. He is Enrique Suavo. A self-proposed ladies' man. And the man sure as hell loves to impress the ladies, that's for sure. I swear if he wasn't a wrestler, he'd be a Chippendale at some strip club somewhere. You'd be surprised where I go looking for people. They're wrestlers. Of course they're going to find really weird gimmicks, Livy. Wrestling is was essentially a carnival act before it became any kind of considered any kind of real thing. You got to remember that wrestling started out as a carny event, so of course there's going to be wacky and wild characters. The next opponent from Mobius. He is the Cyber Mercenary. He is White Cyber Tail. You mean Attitude Era Blue? Because that is a horrible way to spell attitude. I don't do creepypastas. And their opponent making his debut in the Extreme Battlefield. He is known as Tsar Vulcan. Again, Tsar, a close personal friend of Robroman. Not exactly sure what his name is. Or, sorry, not exactly sure what military he serves in, but it's a private force. And soon enough, I believe Tsar will take off that armor as he will get ready for this match. He doesn't need the armor in this match for competing. And again, Battle Royal rules apply. If you go over the top rope and hit the floor, you're done. We've got one more man, I believe, in this match, and that's it. The final opponent for this match, from Osaka, Japan, formerly a member of the Yard Dogs. He is the Hardcore Harakiri. He is Mr. Fatality. You did not mishear the announcer. We found out earlier today the Yard Dogs have officially disbanded as of Friday night. They left each other on good terms, everybody off to seek their own fortune in the singles division. Mr. Fatality has returned to his roots in the cruiserweight division. Here we go. The bell rings and immediately Tsar and Mr. Fatality, they got a glimpse of each other and they went right for each other immediately. And it seems Fatality is going to be the one to try to test the waters with Tsar here. And here we go, all 8 competitors fighting hard here. Charlie mixing it up with Cybertail, which isn't too surprising as I know that White Cybertail absolutely can't stand Charlie. And everybody's throwing fists all over the ring here. And Fatality is really taking it to Tsar here. And Antoine over the top rope, Enrique Suavo using his sneaky tactics and pulling the rope down, and there goes Tsar. Suavo pulling it off on both of them. Suavo with 2 sneaky underhanded attacks that ultimately took 2 people out of this battle royal early. So much for Tsar's first match here. Hopefully we'll get to see him in other competition some other time down the road. But I gotta tell you, seeing both him and Fatality exchange blows, I have a feeling those guys are going to meet up again very soon. And everybody is still going at it. Suavo still out there, and Charlie grabbing Suavo right by the balls. And Suavo is feeling it. And Charlie is measuring him. Is he going to go for a low blow here? And he is, and he dings Suavo right between the legs. Buddy now taking advantage of Swabo not being all there. Fatality just got super kicked over the top rope. And Buddy charges, and there goes Swabo over the top. We're down to 4. Hard chop. Cybertail answers back with one of his own. Hard forearm. And what in the hell? Cybertail off the top of the corkscrew moonsault. And Diablo gets rid of Charlie. We're down to 3. Diablo Hermoso, White Cybertail, and Buddy Goodfellow, who just gave Cybertail and Diablo the noggin knocker, smashing the two of them together. And now Buddy taking advantage, grabbing Diablo, the smaller competitor. He's going to get a running start, and Diablo dumps Buddy. We're down to 2. And 2 high flyers, no less. No, he will not. Stop asking me if SCPs are going to appear in this, because they're not. Diablo up in the ropes. He might be done here. And Cybertail's trying to get rid of him. Diablo usually pretty good in the ring. He actually managed an elimination earlier, but is it over? It is. Cybertail wins. You got to figure this is going to put Cybertail into contention for the Cruiserweight title. There's a nice shot of the Drifter DDT. Watch this low blow. That's another one, that corkscrew moonsault. Very well executed. Here is your winner, White Cybertail. The announcer got ahead of himself there. Cybertail coming off this with the victory. Did a damn good job, that's for sure. Our next match is about set to begin very soon. Here we go. And it is for the Women's Championship. Rainbine Dash earned herself another shot at the title, and she's taking it tonight. Cynical Flitter takes on Rainbine Dash, defending her XPWL Women's Championship tonight. Rainbine has a chance here to become a 2-time women's champion. And again, every time these two have ever been put in the ring together, they've torn it up. Talked to Rainbine earlier today. She said she's really excited. She likes getting in the ring with Flitter. She can mesh really well with Flitter in the ring, which puts on a hell of a show, that's for sure. Rainbine isn't just about winning. She prefers being able to entertain the crowd because she's quote unquote that damn good. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the XPWL Women's Championship. This match will be contested under Falls Count Anywhere rules. Here we go. The upstart that won her first women's title by defeating Lynn and Flitter in the same match. Rainbine's got a chance of winning back the gold. And tonight she is going to take it. Her and Flitter put on great shows together. So again, I'm really looking forward to this championship match. Here we go. And here comes the champion. Again, Flitter, ever since she became a 5-time champion, every time she's gotten that title, she has tried to defend it with as much honor and as much oomph as she can, believing herself to be the top woman in this company. And we're driving a hard bargain trying to see if there's any way to actually argue that claim. She's #1 in the popularity polls that we have in our digital crowds. She is literally the #1 talent on the roster right now, and I think part of it has to do with that wonderful purple and gold strap she's got around her waist because of how she defends it. She has never backed down from an actual challenge, and Rainbine has been as fierce a challenge as they've come so far. I don't want people subscribing to me just for creepypasta and SCP garbage. Introducing the challenger. From Equestria, she is known as the Cyber Rain Boom, Rainbine Dash. Her opponent, the XPWL Women's Champion, also from Equestria. She is the Alpha Bitch, Cynical Flitter. Here we go. Flitter's managed to win that coveted title 5 separate times. Is she going to walk away from this still 5-time champion, or is she going to get dethroned tonight? We'll find out soon enough. And by the looks of it, these two, they're not taking it easy. And immediately, Flitter, not wasting any time, charges in with a spear and kicks Rainbine right in the chin. Here we go. I have a feeling this match is going to turn into a slugfest real quick between these two. And immediately, trying to go for a belly-to-belly, Flitter counters it. Goes for a kick. Rainbine gets out of that. And oh, wow. Flitter getting Rainbine into the corner and working her over here. Rainbine, nice arm drag takeover. And hammers Flitter right in the top of her head. Irish whip into the corner, and a drop kick sends her right into them. Grabbing Flitter by the hair and taking her right back to the corner and slamming her face into the turnbuckle. Ten pad strikes for your trouble. And both Flitter and Rainbine getting more and more aggressive. And Rainbine trying to focus on keeping Flitter in the corner. And Flitter is not staying there. Rainbine dragon suplex, and Flitter landed right on the top of her head. Rainbine going for an early pin attempt. Went for a count and didn't even get a 1 there. And Flitter does not look too happy that Rainbine went for an early cover. Drags her over to the ropes, and we've got a Hangman's DDT right off the bat. Oh! Rainbine drilled into the mat. And Flitter is waiting. And oh, thought she was going to go for the snap DDT, and no, Rainbine counters with an exploder suplex. And Rainbine going out after Flitter here. And we've got to remember that this is Falls Count Anywhere. They can pin anywhere around the arena. And Flitter dropping Rainbine along the mat. And here comes the ref around the ring, completely out of position. 1. And Flitter trying to wrestle Rainbine back to her feet. And a pop-up Hurricane Rana. Flitter landing head first right on the floor. And the ref out of position again. 1, 2. And Flitter kicks out this time. Rainbine and Flitter making pin attempts out here on the floor. This match is going to get really aggressive before it has a conclusion. Oh, wow. What a hard elbow and a knee lift. Flitter caught right in the stomach. Didn't even see it coming. Tried a rushing start and did not pan out. Flitter throwing Rainbine back into the ring. I think Flitter feels she might have better luck out here or inside the ring than she would outside. Flitter tried to do some taunting. Rainbine made her pay for it. And Irish whip. Flitter goes over the top rope. And Rainbine's going to bring her back in the old-fashioned way. Suplex right into the center of the ring. And Flitter again into the corner. Rainbine, handspring back elbow. Is she going to go for the 450 off the bottom rope? Yes! Hits it. I would have covered her right there. Rainbine making a mistake here. I would have figured she would have went for the cover, and Flitter almost took her head off of that lariat. But Flitter, she didn't capitalize on it either. She's going for the pin now. The referee going 1, 2, and Rainbine kicks out at 2. Flitter taking a few seconds to catch her breath. She should have went for the cover right immediately. Rainbine missing the super kick, and Flitter taking advantage. Snap DDT. Flitter capitalizing on Rainbine's error, missing the super kick. 1, 2, and Rainbine again kicks out. Flitter a little surprised. She caught, like I said, she couldn't have caught Rainbine in a more compromising position. She missed the super kick, and as soon as she missed the super kick, Flitter took her legs right out from under her. There's another pop-up Hurricane Rana and another pinfall attempt. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion. Rainbine has become a 2-time XPWL Women's Champion. But she took a hell of a lot of damage from some of these moves. That Hangman's DDT, she was a little punch drunk after that one. I mean, look at some of these strikes that Flitter used on Rainbine in the first place. That lariat almost took Rainbine's head clean off, and that was almost it. Watch, 1, 2. And here we go, that capitalization. Flitter can hit you with that snap DDT when you least expect it. But this time, I think Rainbine was actually ready for it. Here is your winner and the new XPWL Women's Champion, Rainbine Dash. Rainbine pulling a hell of an upset here tonight. Rainbine with a hell of a victory tonight. And we'll move on to our next match, which is for the Super Heavyweight Championship. Perhaps with Flitter losing the women's title, perhaps it won't be so bad, considering we've got a Carpenter's Wet Dream match coming up, and one of her business partners, Nikolai, is part of this match. Here we go. The following contest is a Carpenter's Wet Dream match, and it is for the XPWL Super Heavyweight Championship. Currently on his way to the ring from Chroma City, he is known simply as Wrath. His opponent from Moscow, Russia. He is known as the Russian Giant, Vincent Strongman. There'll be two Russians in this match tonight, Nikolai being the other one. Their opponent, also from Russia. He is part of an arms dealership. He is part of the mob. He is simply known as Nikolai. And their opponent from Chroma City. He is the current reigning and defending XPWL Super Heavyweight Champion. He is Gabriel the Destroyer. Here we go, the Super Heavyweight Championship about to be defended. And here we go, we're immediately starting the match, and Nikolai with a press slam right off the bat, and here we go. A little bit. And Nikolai with a nice swing through neck breaker here. Again, you have to win by pinfall. This is elimination rules. And another float over neck breaker. Wrath is not having any trouble, or Wrath is not having any luck here with this newcomer, Nikolai, who usually is just a manager, but tonight he's actually getting in the ring. Yes, because some people can apparently not take a hint that their ideas are going to go on deaf ears. Strongman and Gabriel going at it on the outside here. The thing about this is Strongman was the one that originally dethroned Gabriel from his first Super Heavyweight title reign. And Nikolai is working over Wrath here a lot more than we thought he would. Very impressive here in his first outing. And Wrath can't get him to budge either. Nikolai is mauling Wrath, and Wrath finally trying to get something going, but he couldn't even knock Nikolai down. Nikolai's built tough, and there's a nice exploder suplex. Wrath now trying to get something going, and Nikolai again with a counter, takes him into the corner. And Strongman dumps Gabriel on his face, and he's out of the ring. And now Strongman taking his chances with Wrath. And oh wow, Strongman kicking him right in the head. And look at this, two Russians going at it, Nikolai and Strongman now. And Nikolai with a hard overhead belly-to-belly suplex and showing off for the crowd. And Gabriel not having any of that. Grabs a hold of him in a German suplex, and Nikolai dropped right on the back of his head. Strongman grabs a hold of Gabriel and sends him flying with an overhead. Nikolai with a military press. And, oh, power slam. No fuss. Oh God, underhook pile driver coming up by Gabriel. And down. And Nikolai getting the hell out of Dodge while he can. Oh, nice side slam by Gabriel. Gabriel not taking advantage of Nikolai going down after the underhook pile driver here. I think that'll be a mistake in the future because he's giving Nikolai the chance to get his head back in the game, laying him out there. Nice backbreaker by Vincent Strongman. And Gabriel caught in the bear hug, and he's stuck. Nikolai just broke the hold. And now he's pounding Wrath in the corner. And Strongman now grabbing Nikolai and strangling him. Trying to get Nikolai to tap out here. And Nikolai does. He passes out. He went completely limp. Strongman, wait a minute, it's not elimination? Never mind, my information was not given to me correctly here. We have a new champion. The same man that dethroned Gabriel the first time, dethroned Gabriel by way of making Nikolai tap out. And to think it was Nikolai breaking the hold on Gabriel that saved him. Here is your winner and new XPWL Super Heavyweight Champion, Vincent Strongman. And again, Strongman back on top of the Super Heavyweight world. I can guarantee you, Flitter's going to be mad, but I'm pretty sure Gabriel's going to be even angrier once he figures out that he lost his title without even being involved in the final decision. And we have a special attraction tonight. We have Shiva challenging Barney McFarland for the World Championship. Are my eyes deceiving me, or does Shiva look a little bit different than he usually does? Something is off about Shiva in this picture. The following contest is the main event of the evening, and it is for the XPWL World Championship. Here we go. If I didn't know better, we saw shades of this last year. Look at Shiva's eyes and his headband and his belt. If I'm not mistaken, this is Super Shiva. I think Shiva has decided to call upon some of his own inner strength so that he has whatever he can muster to take on Barney here. This match is going to turn into a slugfest. Here we go. Introducing first, from Kyoto, Japan, he is Super Shiva! His opponent, from Aberdeen, Scotland, he is the current reigning and defending XPWL World Heavyweight Champion, the drunken Scottish brawler, Barney McFarlane. It's going to be martial arts kicks against hard strikes. I can only imagine what Shiva's going to have to do to pull out a victory here. He's yielding quite a few 100 pounds compared to the big monster that is Barney McFarlane. I mean, we're talking 215 pounds against somebody who's almost 480. And immediately, whoa, tried to go for a backhand strike, and Shiva taking command, using his speed to his advantage. And, oh, arm breaker by Barney. Grabs him from behind, full Nelson slam, and that was some serious hang time. Shiva went flying. Oh, double axe handle. And Shiva is having trouble here. Barney overwhelming him with the strength advantage. And now Barney and Shiva have worked their way out to the floor here. And they're getting into a slugfest out on the floor. Shiva with a nice kick and drop kicks Barney up against the apron of the ring here. Throwing Barney back in. I figured Shiva would have kept the match on the floor, because I believe this doesn't have a falls count anywhere rule on it, which means Shiva would be at a bit of an advantage if he could keep Barney on the floor and wear him down. But that's not going to happen, especially if Barney's going to get as aggressive as he usually does, and Shiva dropped in the corner. Got a pinfall here, might be over. One, no, Shiva kicks out immediately. Barney with a hard kick, and Shiva gets right back to his feet. Grabs a hold of Barney, and look at the strength there, picking Barney up and power bombing him like that. Shiva not screwing around here. There's a Uranagi. And he's backed up. Is he going to try to do what I think he's doing? Final crash, and he hits it. Going for the cover immediately. 1, 2, and Barney gets out at 2. Welcome, Strictly Gameplay. Shiva up on the top rope here. Is he going to make a dive? He is, and he misses with the double knee strike. And Barney rolls out of the ring. Going around the corner here. Is he going to go looking for weapons? Shiva meets him outside the ring, and he's hammering Shiva in the head here, just clubbing him across the forehead. And again, Barney is more focused on hitting the punches and the strikes than anything else. Barney tried a drop kick there, and he failed, but then again, so did Shiva, who went for the same thing. And these two are having a slugfest out here on the floor. And Shiva now going for Barney's leg, trying to wear him down. Again, Shiva taking advantage of the factor that there's no countouts, but you can't pin or make people submit on the floor. So he's taking advantage of it and trying to wear the big man down. Went for a kick, no luck there. Barney with another hard clothesline. And I don't know if Shiva's running on autopilot or if he's still got enough juice there. Throws Barney right back into the ring. Went for a chop, no luck there. And Barney with that hard right, I think he just took Shiva right out of the game. 1, 2, and Shiva kicked out. Shiva took that hard right from Barney and got up at 2. Got a whole hell of a lot of authority on that kick out though. Oh, hard right hand by Shiva. That nice arm drag. Now Shiva, I don't know if this is advisable. He's giving Barney some air. And Uranagi again. And Shiva is again measuring Barney. He's going to try the final crash again at close range. And he busts the big Scotsman open. 1, 2, and no, Barney almost lost there. He kicked out just barely. The hand was coming down for 3. Barney overpowering Shiva, forcing him back down to the canvas. Shiva with another final crash. 2 in this round, and he still hasn't been able to put the big man away. And Barney again with that hard shot right to the mouth. 1, 2, and oh, Shiva kicked out again. Barney's actually asking the ref, was that 3? And Barney has practically been mauling Shiva. And Barney measuring, waiting, grabs a hold of him, and oh, knee lifted. Oh, what a clothesline. Uh-oh. Barney's going to take him out here. One more shot, and down he goes. 1, 2. How the hell did Shiva kick out of that? Another drop kick attempt that ended up failing. Shiva, a little bit of desperation here. Nice knee lift. And Shiva is trying everything here. German suplex release. And trying to get Barney into the pin. 1, 2. And Barney kicks out at 2 again. Shiva can't believe it. But he's backed into the, oh boy. We're going for the full-fledged final crash here. Measuring Barney's head. Kicks him right in the mouth. This might be it. We got to cover. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion. Despite the odds and despite getting hit with that knockout right twice, he came back to win it all. Shiva now a 3-time XPWL World Champion. Watch this hit. And here it is, that knockout strike that we thought it was over. Here is your winner and the new XPWL World Heavyweight Champion, Super Shiva! Shiva finally winning the XPWL title a 3rd time now. Shiva is slowly going up the ladder and getting the accolades well deserved in this company. Our new world champion. That was an awesome match. With that being said, that brings us to the end of our broadcast. If you enjoyed what you saw, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends about the Extreme Battlefield. We thank you all very much for joining us tonight, and we'll see you on Wednesday for Wednesday Night Whirlwind. For Saturday Night SlamMasters and XPWL, I am your lead commentator, Mark Wondersham. Good night, everybody. Also, Puncher Fuss, you do that again, and I'm going to have you banned from my streams.